Alrighty, folks, another edition of the Weekend Gamers is upon us. Our last one for the month of March, and I'll explain the reasoning for that later. But first, let's welcome our guests. We've got Dominic, we've got Handman64, we've got Daniel, and a special treat today. Luke is here, of course, but this episode's kind of special for him because this is his birthday episode.
Hey y'all, today's my B-Day!
Yes, it is. So happy birthday, Luke.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Yeah. And the Edman, at least according to the Facebook message he sent me earlier today, is getting pretty close to 7,000 subscribers. He's about 100 away or so at this point, as of the time we were recording this. Yeah. And I actually just thought of something. Since Daniel mentioned something off camera about doing a 7,000 subscriber special for you once that happens, then I'll probably consider doing the same thing.
Yeah. So yeah, for what Luke was saying, today we are basically doing this episode. It's his birthday today, so happy birthday, Luke.
Yeah, and Luke, of course,
Yeah.
Yeah, and Luke, of course, shares a birthday with Brandon Hinkle, who is my collab partner for Princess Peach Showtime.
I'm amazed you two can cooperate as much as you do, considering how much you guys ride with each other on time streams.
I don't think Hinkle ever watched any of Frankie's streams.
That's the older one.
Oh, the older ones.
And speaking of Brandon people, it's insane that he does share a birthday with Luke on the same day.
Yeah.
I got it perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure did.
Now, of course, Princess Peach Showtime is not the only main playthrough that's happening on the channel right now. Now, obviously, that just started airing yesterday as of when this video is going up. But the other series that, of course, is going on right now is, of course, this year's MLB The Show franchise mode, which is actually going to be surprising, but it is what the... Oh, someone's calling me. I'm going to have to call them later.
Yeah, now it's not in the car right now.
Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so our so my MLB The Show franchise mode this year, at least for the YouTube version, is actually not with the Toronto Blue Jays this time. It is with the Kansas City Royals.
Yeah, that is quite an interesting change.
Yeah. I mean, it is a bit of a challenge considering that they were bad last year, but at least with Kansas City, I have something to start with as a building block in the form of Bobby Witt Jr. Now,
Daniel's not going to punch.
yeah, now,
Here's the whole point on why Judas that before someone wrestling backstage and they figured that they're in the bleeding area, like the actual bleeding area.
yes, and I don't know what happened there.
What the heck just happened, Mark?
I have no idea.
Ever.
Well, that's a new record, losing a stock 5 seconds into the match.
Okay, yeah, I'm not saying that's your bad, but like, wow, that was like the first scale I ever seen.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yes. Now actually doing 2 separate franchise modes on MLB The Show. My YouTube one, of course, with the Kansas City Royals, as I mentioned. That's on my main Switch, which also happens to be what I'm using for this Weekend Gamers episode. For the one on my other franchise mode save file on my OLED Switch, that one I, of course, am running with the Blue Jays. Well, they signed JD Martinez Well, they signed JD Martinez just the other day, so congrats on that, I guess.
What makes you so
Yeah. Well, I'll just say right now, on my Blue Jays save file on MLB 24, Jose Barrios is literal dog crap for me right now. And by dog crap, I am talking a 1-5 record and an ERA over 7.
What makes you say that the Mets are cursed then, ma'am?
There is not enough time in the day for me to explain everything that's wrong with that franchise. But to surmise, they bought pretty much every one of the top players they could in the last 3 offseasons, and every single year has been a disaster.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
So much so that they're actually punting this year. They're going to be purposefully bad. Because they have to, because that's the only way to be good.
Well, I guess we can forget about the Mets Jays World Series.
Almost 40 years, so that helps.
Well, I guess we can forget about. Well, I guess we can forget about the potential Jays Mets World Series this year then.
Unless hell freezes over market content, you might see the World Series.
Okay, well, what I meant was a Jays versus Mets World Series. Like, you get the idea. But what is happening right now is the Leafs currently lead Edmonton 1-0 in the hockey game. Yeah, that's starting in about 25 minutes or so. They're taking on the Panthers tonight. That's going to be a good matchup.
I hope they do the same thing they did to Boston and Phoenix, so absolutely kick them.
And we'll see what the New York Rangers can do in the game that they're doing against the poor Panthers. How you doing, Dominic?
Thank you, Doctor. So how about you?
Well,
If I somehow manage to, if I do manage to win this against the Emirates, or here, may as well, take my care of it.
well, you know, Luke, considering that we just had St. Patrick's Day last weekend, I can kind of understand why you were using Luigi for that battle there.
Yeah.
Sora, I have your poster up right behind me. The only good thing I ever got out of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, maybe that could provide you good luck out there, man, but we'll see.
Kingdom Hearts 3 really got nice.
If you're as big a fan of the franchise as I am, yes, it is genuinely one of the most painful experiences of my life playing through that game.
And I've only played Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, and kind of Kingdom Hearts 2.
What the hell was that?
Otherwise, yeah, one of my comments on Kingdom Hearts fans and what I played for a couple of years.
That game gives me clinical depression. I have to let's play it.
Which game?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, yeah, that one. So, yeah, Daniel, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but the next Switch game that I'm considering getting, believe it or not, is actually the new South Park fighting game that's coming out.
Honestly, I'm not interested because the gameplay is nothing like Signature and it's especially chargeable, right?
Yeah, I mean,
it looks like one of those, I don't know, it looks like one of those Royale games, and honestly, it doesn't do whatsoever.
yeah, well, Stick of...
They're like kind of RPGs, so that's why they want to change things up.
Honestly, Mark, I'm kind of surprised a little bit on that next Switch game we're playing again right here. But for me, that doesn't pique my interest right
Yeah,
now.
I mean...
I'm just not interested in South Park whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, I have tried...
But let it run up the end, sir.
I mean, I have tried, I have tried Stick of Truth before. I mean, I didn't make it all the way to the end of that game, but I got pretty far into it, so...
Well, the second true South Park is actually a really cool. Like, when I say sure, I mean it's actually quite sure.
Yeah, I think, yeah, because I know where I ran into trouble was that one fight where that guy, for whatever reason, had like about 1 billion HP.
What?
Well, not exactly that high, but he did have quite a lot of health.
That is insane!
And I think what I probably, yeah, what I'm thinking I probably should have done to be more prepared for that fight is maybe do some of the side stuff. Then I probably would have been level better equipped to face him.
Yeah, you probably just look for a chance, but yeah. And also, Mark, I would recommend that you're letting it off because it's on the option menu.
I think that's what I was doing. Ah well. I mean, I might get back to that at some point. Who knows? I don't know. But as far as the next Nintendo game, main Nintendo developed game that I'm gonna get for Switch, no question that's gonna be the Thousand Year Door remake.
You know, this is the thing that I'm thinking about in terms of the next Nintendo published Switch game you're planning on getting, Mark.
Alright.
Okay, there we go, perfect.
Alright, let's do this, Mark.
Alright. Peach versus Ryu.
Someone make a victim like a Street Fighter and Mario Kart.
By the way, fun fact, I'm not sure if any of you guys know this. In the original Street Fighter, and I actually found this out from watching a video of the MagFest Throne controllers that was recently posted on Proton John's Stream Archive YouTube channel. The original Street Fighter apparently only had 2 playable characters.
That's all?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Mark, I was a long time in Showtime, the whole game, because I remember that in the demo, when I played a bit, the loading time seems to be kind of long. Even though it's bad at Sonic, loading times is still pretty long.
Yeah, well, in this, well, to be fair, like, in this case, for Princess Peach Showtime, like, I can kind of understand it because, like, because the Switch is, like, 7 years old at that point. But for Sonic 06, there should have been no excuses, considering that the consoles it was made for were brand new at that time.
Oh, in a way, it
Reminds me of that of Crash Bandicoot Cortex. At least on the PS2 version, anyways. Load times on that was like 45 seconds long.
That's pretty bad.
Thankfully, in the original Xbox GameCube versions, the loading times improved significantly, and I think when they re-released it on the Greatest Hits or whatever it is called, the PS2 games that sell well, they did improve them. I think they changed it to where I think they did this thing where I think they did this thing where the PS2 version, when they re-released it on the Greatest Hits or whatever it is, they managed to fix it. They managed to fix it by I think they made loading times like 15 seconds or something. But either way.
Well, 15.
Either way, trust me, I don't really like it when it comes to loading times being long in certain games because it ruins the flow of the experience. And it's kind of why for this being Showtime, I do want to get it. But one, I gotta say, but it's just the main reason I don't want to get it right now is because I can't get it right now. Is because I gotta save up my money because it's going to some carnival on the whatever days. I don't want to say I was going to reveal the location. So that's why I can't get it right now, unfortunately.
Well, you don't necessarily have to get every game on day one. Just get it when you're ready.
Well, I understand that, Mark. I know, but it's just from what I played on the demo, it did seem kind of fun. I don't know why. But like originally, I was thinking on the demo version that maybe like we're one level per costume that Princess Peach will wear. And basically the demo it's basically Sword Fighter Peach and the Cooking Peach, which honestly. I mean, I'm not gonna get wrong, I'm still happy with what I played, but I would have changed onto the Cooking Peach into like Mermaid Peach, or maybe even the horse peach, horse riding peach, like in like when they were showing it off on that one trailer. I mean, I still had a fun time with the demo, if I'm being honest, though, from what I played of it.
I mean, I found the Cowgirl one to.
Original Street Fighter is actually on the Virtual Console, but on that version, they called it Fighting Street. It was on the TurboGrafx 16.
Yeah, I found the Cowgirl Peach stage to be pretty fun.
Yeah, it does look fun from what I played, or not from what I played, but from what I saw on the trailer for it, where I guess Princess Peach was like chasing people, and I guess using her whip. That looked really fun. But it's just I don't want any spoilers, but I will admit the villain's name I think is kind of dumb. Like really, I'm gonna say it anyways. The name, but it's like really great. That is a name. How original.
Well, yeah.
I do have multiple versions of Street Fighter 2 on my new console while I was able to download. Basically, I have the version of that, which is for your current S, and I have the Turbo version for SNES, and I have Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers. I actually have that twice, but I do for both the SNES and Sega Genesis. And then I have Street Fighter Alpha 2 for SNES. And then I have the Champion Edition, which was on TurboGrafx 16. And finally, I have the Special Champion Edition, which was on Sega Genesis. on the Wii Virtual Console. And you may be thinking, well, why would I download both these? Of course, the Super Nintendo version is definitely very, very good overall. But with the Sega Genesis version, they actually had online play supported on that version of the Wii Virtual Console.
Right.
Of course, not a whole lot of games that they released on the Virtual Console had online play, but they were able to do that with the Sega Genesis version of Super Street Challengers, which was very cool.
Yeah, 'cause I know all the Switch Online versions of these older games do have online play.
They do. Back in the day in the Wii Virtual Console, it was impressive that while not a whole lot of them had online play, that I didn't have to get one of them that didn't have supported. But of course, the online play for the Wii has been discontinued for years right now. In fact, it's literally about to be 10 years very soon, and since the online play for the Wii was shut down.
Nice.
Come on, keep the moon away. You got it, Giants.
Damn it.
How did that just happen?
And that's that.
I'm sorry, but Luke should have gotten that Smash Ball, because the way